Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you how to schedule the Done For You Your Social Plan content that we provide every single month. So when you first log in, you'll be at this welcome dashboard screen and it's going to give you some stats. It's just a general overview of what's going on with your account. To find your content, it's in two different places. You can go to calendar and you can see it in a calendar view. You'll see that everything has everything that's scheduled for you for this month. And currently they're red because they are not approved. So you will have to manually approve them before they can go, because some of the content are content post ideas. So obviously we don't want them to post as is. And we always suggest for you to actually make these posts your own. The other place that you can find them is in the content library. And within this content library, you have where you can sort your content. So this is currently sorted for March, your March content. If I turn that off, I can click just to see February content or articles that I've saved or fitness. So I'm going to go back to the March content and I'm going to show you that it's all titled per day that it runs. So if you wanted to know, you need to schedule ahead, I don't know, March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. If you wanted to go ahead and schedule your St. Patrick's Day, you actually could put in 17 and it sorts to the 17th. Note that on the one single digit days, you were looking for the 6th, you would need to add the comma. It needs to sort for 2 characters. So just do 6. And then you can see 6 comma and you'll see what's got a 6 in it. Okay, so that's a fast way to sort. All right, so I like to schedule from the calendar. So from here, you can actually click and it will pop up and show you what the post. You can actually see content stats. These are, this system, this dashboard is really good for repurposing content, using content again. So it will tell you how many times it's posted. Inside the post, you can add multiple captions, so the next time it runs, it has a completely different caption. So, some neat features in this. Okay, so you can see that this is going to post to 6 different accounts, as is, and it would look like, have this, all right? I could approve it, and it would go just like this, okay? It would just run. Some caveats to this are, if you're using Instagram and Twitter, you need some hashtags. So let's go in. But let's just say you got in a pinch and you only have Facebook and you just really wanted to quickly schedule the month out. You literally could go and turn these on and probably take about 15 minutes and have the whole month scheduled and run it as is. All right, so for this one, let's see what this post says. It says, if you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things, okay? So I would click here, and I can edit this post. And from here, you see my image. These were watermarked as they were brought in. So there's another video on how to get that set up. All right, so captions. So let's go back to media. Okay, so from here, you can run this image as is, but let's just say that you, for some reason, don't want to use this image, or you have a selfie of yourself that you'd rather use instead. Click this add image. You can upload your own image. You can find free stock images from Pexels, or you can design a custom image in Canva. So if I click this Instagram post, which is a square, then it's going to actually show you what has been recently used, which I've done a ton of work for clients. But let's just say I wanted to use this, and I forgot what it said, but let's just pretend like I copied and pasted what it's supposed to say, or you're going to drag in a selfie of yourself and put in. So, but I've got tons of customers working here, so I probably don't have anything for myself from a while. This is not me either. But you can see, I'm sure most of you have used Canva in the past, and you would see how you can utilize this and build your own post right from there. And if you hit save media, it will actually pop it right into the screen with here. I'll do that. Popped it right back in there. If you need to go back in, obviously we would need to go back and edit it again. We would hit this edit button and it would pop it back up. One thing to note, at the time of the recording of this video, there is no edit button on these images. That will be coming in just a matter of a couple of weeks. So that way you can actually set some filters, add your logo as well on the fly. You can add another image, like an image of yourself, right on top of this. All right, so from there, and if you watermarked your new image, then the watermark image that was in there would actually show up. All right, on to captions. So from here, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see the one caption that is in. The reason it says one of one captions is because this system is designed to do evergreen content. And with it, you would be able to repeat the same image and have a different caption each time if you wanted to. That way you could change your hashtags, you can change anything. So from here, we're going to edit the caption. And from here, read it, decide if you like it, if you'd like to change it. A lot of times I like to throw my hashtags down one. If you actually click this megaphone, it will actually let you tailor this for each network. All right, so I did it before I clicked that, so it's going to remember those changes that I made. All right, so this is good for Google My Business. This is good for LinkedIn. This is great for Twitter. You'll see it says 143 characters, so I'm not over. So, but for Instagram, let's say I'm in my demo account, so I don't have a ton of hashtags in here, but I'll show you. I like to push this down so you can't see all of the hashtags. And if I click this, you'll see that I've set up a couple of hashtag templates. And if I clicked it and clicked it, you can see it would add those in on the fly very quickly. So there's another video that talks about how to set these up. Basically, you can add, manage here. So this would be everything to do with Facebook. I don't know. We'll see. All right. You can add new ones. So you can have as many of those as you want. And then you can just click, click, click. I like to have banks of 10 and 5. That way I can mix and match whatever the post is about. I can mix and match and have that inside the quote. All right. And then if I hit update, it updated the post. I'm going to go back in. And I meant to go to the next tab, but you can go to categories. So it's already sorted for the March YSP content. Let's say you want to double categorize. You wanted to have everything that was on inspirational. Or let's say you even wanted to take it even further than that. You wanted to build a category for goals because this is about goals or staying on task or whatever. You could build very specific categories to find content later that match that criteria. Publishing, you can see that it's toggled to go to all of those networks. If I didn't want it to go to, say, this one, you just toggle it on, toggle it off. All right, update. So one very important thing is that you'll see that this content has not yet been approved. There are 3 different places that you can do this. So on this screen, I can click it here, and it's now been approved. All right, I'm going to turn it back off. I can go back in here, and I can click it here and see that it now has been approved again. All right, I'm going to update. Just on the fly to see, so when you, in the calendar view, you can pop this up. You can see what your Twitter post, your Facebook post, your Instagram post is going to look like prior to scheduling it. Again, you can manage tags right here on the outside as well. And it will show you when it's scheduled for. And if it's ever been posted before and any analytics for that. All right, so basically, because I approved it, this post is now scheduled to post. Blue means it's scheduled. Green means it's previously already been posted. So again, I can pop that up and, oops, let me do that again. I actually can pop this so you can see. just on the fly what this looks like, and then I can further go into it. So I can edit the post, I can manage the content. A post is the scheduled part of it. Manage content takes you to the content library part of it. You can delete the scheduled post. It doesn't delete it from the content library. It only deletes the fact that it's scheduled for March 4th at 9 o'clock. Or you can delete the content, which takes it out of the content library. Okay, so one thing that at the time of recording this video that is missing is on the publishing, you will see that there's no way to set the time. All right, so we have imported these for you. If you go to broadcast, you can actually schedule them for time. So it actually will, when you get ready, it will actually, you can schedule it from there, okay? However, so how we're going to do this is you're going to go to the calendar view, you're going to switch to week, and if you'd like to change it, you can just slide it up and down for that day. You can move it all over the calendar. So wherever you'd like for it to post, it's ready to go and post. All right. It will be coming that you can actually edit those on the fly within the edit post coming very soon. So, and again, in the content library, if we went to, that was the 4th, and again, I have to add that comma, so it'll pull up that 4th. I'll have to actually refresh because we changed the post, so I'll have to refresh for you to see it. And there it is. It's because of the caching that does that, because I actually changed the post. So you'll see that it's approved, that there's one caption. It hasn't posted yet. Oh, I'm sorry. It's scheduled and it has one caption. I'm so sorry. So it is scheduled, but it has not posted yet. So from there, again, we can get into it to edit it. We can clone it. We can backdate it. We can, again, schedule another post of it. So let's say you want to just manually schedule it for September. You could just go in and hit schedule post. And it doesn't really matter what you name it. Goals. I'm not sure that on this little, I'm not sure in this video if it's going to show you the pop-up, the date picker. You actually can type these in. You can up and down, or this little button pulls up a date picker. The last video I did, it didn't show the date picker, but there is a date picker here, and you just click it and it funnels the date. And I would set this for, let's say 2:15, and there's my time zone. And if I actually set that, which I wouldn't do this for today, but let's just sometime in the future. Let's say if it was September or whatever. All right, but I am not going to do that. I'm going to close that out. So basically, that is how to schedule the done for you content. And again, to schedule your own new content, you can hit create content, and the same thing basically applies. So add image, you can upload your own. Same things we just went through. You can upload video, you can share a URL. Captions, same thing. You're going to start typing your caption here. Categories, you can categorize it, and publishing, same thing. So you're basically here, again, there's no date and time here. You're basically setting these up in the content library, and then you're going to schedule from there. This content expiration, let's say it's a promo and you're creating for a sale that's only going to be for the next 2 weeks, let's say, you actually can expire that content so that it will not be able to post after that date. So, and basically that is how to schedule. Now there are some fancy dancy things that you can do, like adding them into queues. So you could take all of the inspirational things that we've done, instead of running them on the calendar, you can set up a schedule for all of the inspirational content. And then you could have a promo queue, or you could have a testimonials queue, or a Friday queue. So there's lots of queues. So there will be a separate video on this. But as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to click your name in the top right and start chat help. You will see that there. So thank you very much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.